yeah, yeah. Two guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Two guys, a girl, and two guys, a girl. Two guys, a girl. Two guys and a girl.
I love ginger beer. I wish it were non-alcoholic, so it was just straight ginger beer.
I think you can get non-alcoholic ginger beer
Of course you can.
if you got the non-alcoholic ginger.
No, I've got the regular alcoholic ginger beer.
Don't think that's the regular version.
The regular Krabbies.
Yeah. You can get like, what they call like Victorian type ginger beers.
Like cloudy lemonade, elderberry.
Curiosity Cola.
Say another thing.
Yeah, just Victorian words.
Cream soda's not Victorian, is it? You're gonna need to turn it right off then. Fuck's sake. Yeah, Bundaberg's the best. It comes in little brown glass bottles.
Wunderberg.
Bunda, not Wonder.
Wunderberg.
Bundaberg.
Never
What did
heard
you have
of
to
it.
find out about this week?
Are we recording?
Yeah, we already are. I just figure
Already?
out-
Yeah.
I just go with it, isn't it? And then because if I let you know, then pressure's on. Be funny. And you never are. So.
No, that's true.
I forgot what we asked you to find out about.
Hibernation.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Jessica explains it all.
So, basically, humans don't hibernate because we don't need to. But we probably could if we wanted.
Ow. Did you find any methods for
Perfectly
like
summed up.
how to prepare?
I had a little look, but it's all a lot of words and I couldn't be bothered to read it. It's to do with the temperatures and stuff. So, like, that's why animals hibernate, because it's cold and there's not enough food. But obviously, we can get food whenever we want, most of the time.
We can sneak up on a bear who's hibernating and kill him and
Yeah.
then eat him.
Yeah.
Would you?
No.
No, a bear's not very good for eating, I don't think.
They're probably very muscly.
Apparently they're wonderful.
To eat?
Joe Rogan says.
Bear.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, maybe they're omnivores, so maybe, yeah.
Apparently.
Carnivores aren't very good to eat, though.
Don't they eat people?
Bears,
Yeah.
they can do.
They would. Apparently there's a time of the year where bears have eaten primarily like blueberries because that's all that's there.
So they taste like big blueberries.
Yeah, he was saying that I think his friend Steve Ranella or something's a hunter. He hunted a bear. When he was cutting the bear up to portion it off, the fat was like purple
Really?
because of all the blueberries that he'd eaten.
Ugh.
And apparently it tastes quite sweet, like blueberries.
Yeah. What colour would your fat be then?
Yellow, isn't it?
Just brown from all the chocolate raisins.
Mine would be yellow from all the cigarette smoke. Probably.
Yo, I think my whole stomach's just like a stuffed cheese crust.
So there was a case or something
So sorry.
about a guy who got stuck in his car. His car broke down and then there was like a snow blizzard, so he got snowed in. And he lasted like maybe a week and he survived. I think the body just goes, it's like a coma basically, isn't it? And
Oh, so he didn't have any food or anything, he just slept.
yeah, I think he must have just, well, either passed out, but I think he said he survived. I didn't read further.
I think he said he
I think he said he survived. I read a lot of things very quickly. I might have made those stories
seems
up.
like it.
Did he say it through an old milk bottle that someone had kept because it reminded them? That was a load of shit, wasn't it, that story?
Yeah, I
Call back to episode 2 or 3. Nice.
So I'm yet to try hibernation.
You're giving it a bloody good try, though,
Yeah,
most days.
I'm doing it right now. I'm
Yeah.
actually asleep. This is a pre-recorded message. Yeah, that's what I found out.
Wow. Wonderful. So humans could if they wanted to, but we don't because
We don't
we
need
can
to.
get food anytime.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if bears could phone Papa John,
They'd
They
be
wouldn't
alright.
hibernate,
Well, they still won't get food because I don't think that Papa John would understand them.
Really?
if they use the app,
Yeah, that's true. They got big paws though, haven't they?
Got big phones.
Yeah, they use a 6 Plus.
Yeah, I suppose they could. Would a bear eat what?
Bears. I think bears will eat anything pretty
Yeah.
much.
But if they had to choose, what do you think they would choose?
Picnic baskets.
A picnic basket.
Yep.
Hawaiian.
Oh, what? Like on a pizza?
yeah.
It's got
Be
meat,
salmon.
Probably like
and
tuna.
Yeah. Tuna.
anchovies.
Somebody came in last night and ordered tuna and mushrooms.
Oh,
What the fuck?
I wouldn't have tuna on a pizza.
It made me double take when I was, because I was like manning the oven part, because it was a bit manic. And, like everyone was like, someone needs to cut the pizzas, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll try. And I figured out that, like, you know, red is meat and green.
Yeah.
I didn't figure it out. I'm sensible. I know that kind of thing. And like mushroom and tuna came to the thing, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I had to double read the box to make sure that they got it right.
What knife did you use?
Yeah, well, this is what I questioned. I ended up going meat
it's fish.
because
I
fish.
suppose. Maybe they're
It's the
vegetarians.
flesh of an
though.
animal, isn't it? They're not vegetarians if they eat fish. We're not gonna have a special pescatarian pizza slice with a blue handle.
You could have just used a normal knife, though.
No, come on, we're an authentic Italian pizzeria.
That's true.
You got to use a mama's all the pizza slice.
And then Mario pops in. Download my game.
Yeah, oh, that's Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you actually played Mario?
I paid one thing and then I deleted it. No point.
Sap.
No.
It's good
It's okay.
for an iPhone game. It's good. I've never played an iPhone game before, apart from
There's
Pokemon Go.
much better iPhone games than Mario Run.
I'm sure there are.
Euphoria is a great one.
What's
You've
that?
got it's like a really slow paced sort of. It's gonna
Sounds
sound
good.
so boring. You start off with like a little colony of, like, they look like flies, and you say you've got like 10 flies or whatever, and then there's other worlds around you, and you've got to colonize other ones while fending off attacks from other worlds, and you can strengthen. It's amazing, really relaxing.
There was a game. I don't know if it's that one. I don't think so. There was like infinite planets. Like you would I don't know if you were an astronaut or whatever, but you would just travel through space, and there was a never-ending planet. Like it would
On
be.
iPhone.
I think it was iOS.
Okay.
And you, like, the chances of you finding a planet twice were like rare. Like I don't know what you did. Were rare. I don't know what you did though. I don't know if you went to the planet and like fixed it or something, or you like got people to live there. I have no idea what it's called, but the idea sounded great. But obviously, it's not that popular.
It's not. It was for iPhone.
I'm sure. Yeah,
sounds like
you could
that.
get it
No
on an
Man's
iPad.
Sky.
Yeah,
You could get it on an iPad. Maybe. I don't know.
Dunno.
Oh well.
another raisin.
I'll have another
Christmas,
raisin.
isn't it? Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. I'll
Well-
have two.
We've got a guest on the podcast today.
Yeah. If you can hear snoring, it's not me or John.
Probably me.
Yeah.
It's mine and Ollie's pet dog, Dexter,
Brother Dexter.
who's just not impressed at all by being in Studio Ollie.
At least he's quiet though. For now.
For now.
We'll wind
grumpy,
him
I
up
can
before
tell.
we leave.
Let sleeping dogs lie, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Wake up with fleas. Work was great yesterday.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy my job.
Good.
And I noticed that there are certain hot girls that you deliver to.
What, on the regs?
Yeah, like super hot girls.
Are they
So I was
fat?
thinking I could some of them are. I was thinking I could sort of make like a database of where all the hot
Oh my
girls
god.
live.
That's not creepy at all.
A database of where the hot girls live and find out their favourite pizzas.
That is so weird.
And then, yeah,
When Valentine's Day comes around.
bump into them in inverted commas, holding like a tuna and onion.
I
Oh.
think that's some kind of confidentiality breach. Like, I could be wrong.
Really? I
Yeah.
was thinking of getting a big map on my wall and
Yeah.
pinpointing and seeing.
I
if-
mean, you could do that. You could do that. But, like, if you get caught, I think you could be arrested.
What for? Just for
Stalking.
noticing.
You could just start
For
following them.
noticing.
It's not stalking. It's noticing where people live.
So you've
Oh.
been arrested for noticing women.
Yeah.
Oh, got me.
You could like wait outside their house in the night and then find out where they work.
Just noticing where they're going.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
It's like just following someone on Twitter, but actually doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
So
suppose
it's harmless.
yeah, it's not stalking if you don't touch them or like they don't see you.
You've got to touch
I think that
them.
is. What, I think that is
yeah.
what stalking is, because
like-
touching them is assault. Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
that's
Hot Girl
weird.
Pizza database.
How like
How many
Out of
hot girls
10?
are we talking about?
how
Well, out
hot?
of 10 hotness. Yesterday it was a 10.
Really?
She answered the door. She was bubbly as fuck.
Oh,
You're like,
fat
ooh.
then.
She's like, that was quick. And I almost said quick's my middle name.
No.
Instead, I was like, oh, enjoy your pizza. And then on the way back, there were some drunk girls in a taxi next to me, and they shouted, oi, oi, pizza boy, out the window.
Did you like that?
Did, yeah.
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 Yeah. Oh, well, that's nice. You're making friends.
It is good.
Yeah.
Susie, you dream one day that big sausage pizza happens.
I think I'd have to make it happen.
I
and I'm not
think you
sure
would
I've
too,
got the
but, like-
confidence to do that.
No, but like, what if like a hot girl like orders pizza on the regular all the time every week,
Yeah.
and you manage, you get that order every week, and you start building a rapport,
And you touch hands when you hand over the box.
and then she's like, "Oh, I've ordered too much pizza. When you come in for a slice?"
Or she's like, hey guys, the pizza's here.
Yeah.
And then no one replies, and then you know she's the one.
Because she's lied about
She's
having
like,
friends.
Yeah.
Because she's bought a feed 4 for 5 for
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
I would definitely poke a hole through the box and put my dick through it.
It's the
And
only
the
way.
pizza box.
Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. So, yeah,
Well, that's nice.
isn't it?
Yeah.
What kind of database would you make if you could make a database?
Just in general.
Like places to sleep in public. Like pinpointing, there's a good bench there. which
No,
is
because I wouldn't
secluded.
sleep. That's like, no, I'm not homeless. I'm just lazy. I don't want to sleep on a bench. It would be places to sleep indoors that you won't get noticed.
Like a museum.
Like a
It could be an
museum.
exhibit.
You could just sit and look at a picture for a really long time, but actually be asleep.
Yeah.
People think you contemplated life. Do that. Maybe in like a department store. When I used to work in
In the
House of
beds?
Fraser, in a bed. When I used to work in House of Fraser, like on the top floor towards the back of the store where no one ever went, like no customers ever went. It was like the bed department, and it's just a room full of beds. And I used to walk past and be like, would someone notice? Not that I would, but like you could just sit there or lie there, but then people would probably think you've been dead for a while. I don't know, a database of cute dogs that I can pet.
Like all the friendly dogs in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
It's quite a good
Okay.
database.
yeah, nice dogs.
I think it's a good thing.
Yeah,
It's taking an interest in.
just for me though, because if everyone else sees it, they'll also be with the dogs.
Mine's just for me. Because
Yeah.
if anyone else sees it, I'd be arrested.
Yeah. Oh,
For sure.
now
You're
now
not
you've
gonna turn it
realised
into an
that.
Hot pizza girls.
App, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
John, Bigfoot.
Well, no, because
All the
that'd be
places,
impossible.
all the
wouldn't
places Bigfoot has never been seen. It's just
Everywhere.
pins. Pin.
How about like a clean toilet database where it's acceptable to have a wee? Because obviously there's only one place it's acceptable to have a shit.
Do you tend to be in public?
Well, no, like
in
for instance, I don't know. I would rather go to the Odeon toilet for a wee rather than a Hollywood Bowl toilet
Yeah.
for a wee, because Hollywood Bowl's swimming in piss most
Yeah.
of the time.
Is it? Or is that just brand loyalty?
It's true.
I'd rather
If-
the best toilet is Five Guys toilet.
Is it? Really?
Yeah.
No, I find them to be quite mucky sometimes.
Yeah.
And they're thin. There's not a
After
lot
I've
of room.
used it, yeah, there is.
Not a lot of room to man spread in
What, a
a,
thin toilet?
in a Five Guys toilet.
Or a thin
It's
cubicle?
like it's narrow.
Oh,
The
right.
worst toilet's the Harvester in Lavernock toilet. Like, I don't
those are
think
the
my
smallest toilets
shoulders
in the world.
literally fit in that toilet.
No, they are very small.
I have to just try and aim
Into the sink.
from the sink
Yeah.
and that,
Over
try and spray it in. 'Cause I literally can't fit in the cubicle.
I can't think of the nicest toilets I've ever used. They've got nice toilets in Lock and Remedy, which is a very hipster place in Cardiff.
Lock and Remedy.
Yeah.
Are they
it's
like
such a stupid
made
name.
out of bathtubs or something?
No, it was just it. I think there was a bicycle that had a sink in it. You know, and they get like a bicycle frame. They just pop a Belfast sink on it. It was
Yeah.
nice. I did enjoy that toilet.
You can
They-
you can pedal as you go in.
Yeah, you could probably
There's probably somebody in there peddling. They've employed a hipster.
to pedal.
just sell you moustache wax and
Just mason jars where they collect your piss and then resell it as artisanal piss jars.
Ethically sourced.
Ethically
Yeah, they
sourced.
would be.
Yeah. Like cologne. Hipster piss cologne.
well, some people use pheromones, don't they? It's like aftershave. Surely, if you dabbed a bit of piss on you, you might attract some people.
Yeah. Probably
Just a little dab
the
behind
wrong kind.
behind the ears.
If you're the wrong kind of girl.
Do you think people
I gave
would
up
notice
on that
though?
sentence very early.
Do you think people would notice if you dabbed a bit of piss on your neck? Just, I'd be so curious. If they would, well, it depends on what you've used. If it's morning wee, then maybe. If it was like midday wee, do you
Midday
think
wee
they would
after
notice?
a couple of waters.
Yeah. Do you think they'd notice?
Probably not.
I'd be curious if people were like, "Oh, you smell really strange, but I kind of like it." It's piss.
Yes, piss.
Piss by Jean-Paul Gaultier.
I might just tell people it's piss, even when it's not. No, clean database. of
Literally owed
toilets.
the toilet.
Yeah.
That was from the obvious joke department.
You
Bit
should
low
feel-
energy today, I feel we all are.
I feel you are. I feel I'm rip raring to go.
I'm fine.
It's Christmas.
It's because I was having a bath and watching some YouTube, and then all of a sudden,
All of a sudden, I get criticised if I'm not polite enough in my messages. I wrote you a lovely message.
did you?
I wrote a lovely message.
I
Oh, you
noticed
did,
wrote,
actually.
I noticed you wrote it in the public group though, so that you could get praise from
Yeah.
all of us, not just one message to me.
I wrote it.
which is what it usually is.
It was
like,
to you.
Matt Caddixton.
Yeah, but I thought John can see how I actually text you because you make it up half the time.
Bullshit. Is this our Christmas episode?
It could very well be. Maybe I'll. Hey! Yay! Christmas!
I did all my rapping today.
Oh!
How much do you think you've actually spent? Because I've lost track of how much I've spent.
I've been very strict this year and bought specifically so that I didn't buy anything I didn't need.
Yeah.
So everything has a person to go to, and every person I want has a gift. So I've been very on track. So I'm
just
happy.
buying stuff.
Try not to.
Stuff's for people.
I reckon 400 quid.
Really?
When all's said and done. Maybe a bit
What,
more.
including parents?
Yeah.
Maybe 300 including the parents.
That's disgusting, isn't it? Like, how... Because even if you don't spend that much on one person, it just adds up. Because I always do the same thing. Like, I'll panic buy, and I buy lots of little things where I could buy just one nice big thing, but then it doesn't look like enough. Because you can't be like, this is actually £100.
Just leave it
Yeah, you can't say that.
You can't be like, I've bought this one thing which cost me a lot of money. That's why you've only got one thing. Can't say that, can you?
You can't really.
No.
I don't know. I don't really like the whole spending an amount of money on people for Christmas. I think it should be thoughtful. If it's thoughtful, doesn't matter how much it costs. You've got something I want you to
Yeah.
have. Yeah.
I just buy stuff myself though.
What, as in like
Because
one
I know
for
what
you, two
because
for
I know
me?
what I want, I'll just buy it. And then I end up not getting something for the person that was intended.
But you've got a present.
Yeah, but I've
that's
got
good.
a present. Or the great thing about Christmas is I'll buy something and I'll say to my mum, look, I've bought this. Do you want to give me the money for it? Because she doesn't know what to get me. So,
That's a good idea.
yeah.
Like this year,
But that's not.
it's not the
That's not
spirit
it,
of
is it?
Christmas.
No,
Might as well
but
just
the
keep
two-
your money and not give anyone anything.
But the
in
two
that
things
case.
that I've asked for, I know I've got because I've basically ordered it on her behalf for me. Because I'd rather get things that I actually want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't like if Mum says like, oh okay, blah blah blah, you've got this much money, or do you want an Xbox for Christmas or something like that? Yeah, but I want the specific one,
Yeah.
so she doesn't fuck it up.
Well, it's a good job I did tell my mum what to get because she bought the wrong thing. I checked.
You gotta,
Oh,
you gotta,
that is not
you
the
gotta check.
spirit of Christmas.
But this year I just did an Amazon wish list. And I was just like, anything on there is good.
I'd rather tell people what I want and be told what people want than guess. And yes, it sounds boring and it kind of spoils the surprise, but again, I'd rather get something they actually need or want than guess and buy something awful and waste my money.
Yeah. I'd rather not buy somebody something that they're never going to use and just completely waste the money. But just, I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like the idea of a wish list. Because you know what you're getting. It's
But
just
not
it's just a waste of
necessarily.
wrapping paper then. Because you just got to open it and you go, oh, thanks. Oh, cool. Yep.
But not necessarily. It's a guide, isn't it?
I don't know. It should all be back to I've made you this wreath from the woods full of berries.
Well,
A bear
Or
has
two.
died because you've taken those berries.
it's just
Probably.
blueberry.
But you don't know what I left in its place. Some
that's true.
pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
I just left some pepperoni
Pepperoni.
for the bear.
No, I don't know. Like, because obviously I don't know what Beth's bought me. She better have bought me something, not unlike the previous girlfriend. Who didn't buy me anything for Christmas, you bitch.
Good you're keeping tabs.
Yeah. But, like, I've obviously bought Beth surprises, so I'm getting my surprises. Hopefully. From
sound-
other people.
Oh,
that
you
sounds
sound-
really ungrateful,
You
but
sound so selfless.
what I mean to say is, like, I'm getting, like, I'll probably get presents that I don't know about.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
So
you want
it's
to
like
make
I
sure
still
you've
get
got
the...
stuff you do want as an insurance
No, because
policy.
because Beth's birthday presents were fantastic. Could not have asked for better birthday presents. So
That she
I
bought
can
you?
trust her. Yeah, I can
Okay.
trust her that she's a good present buyer. Because some people are bad at buying
I'm very bad,
presents.
which is why I need to be told what to buy. Because Elliot would not tell me what he wanted, so I've had to guess. And then you judge your choices. And
A
you think,
chinchilla.
yeah, that weasel is not going to last another week in that box. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of because you can't judge how much that person spent on you, what they've got you,
And that's why it shouldn't be a monetary thing. It should be a thoughtful thing.
which is
I
why
got
I've
you
still
this.
got stuff to. I've still got stuff to buy because I just don't know what to
And
get. And I
no, but like I like a limit because it's like the limit isn't like right. I've got to buy something for 80 quid or whatever. That was our limit.
Yeah,
mine and
so-
Beth. But it's like I know that she's not going to buy something like super extravagant, or I'm not going to buy something super extravagant, and then someone feels bad because they're like, "Oh, I didn't spend that much on you." Do you know what I mean? It's like the present thing is difficult to negotiate. I think
I don't know.
we have a limit.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
don't like it.
Well, I love it, so shut up.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you just you know what you're getting.
I don't know what I've got.
You could just look at your Amazon wish list and go, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. So I know
I
I'm
can't
getting
remember
these.
what I put on there.
I don't know. I dislike it. We only do it to placate you.
Me?
Yeah.
Is that the only reason?
Yeah, so you
'Cause
get.
I'm
what
the
you-
biggest baby in the
yeah,
family.
so you get what you want. Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I would do an Amazon wish list if my mum knew how to use it. So that's why I just tell her.
Teacher.
Dexter is so bored.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna feed him in a bit. Yeah, I'm very excited for Christmas then.
What are your
I'm
plans
feeling-
for Christmas? I think we've probably already discussed this.
Yeah, none really. I bought some cheap string lights that I've put on a slow fade around my window, which will probably be there all year,
Yeah.
like
Why
a
not?
teenage girl. I feel like a 15-year-old girl stringing lights up in my flat.
You should get some fluffy cushions because you've got your candles.
Yeah, maybe I will get some fluffy
Yeah.
cushions.
Do you want some,
We should get some festive cushions with a squirrel in the snow in it or something.
Oh no.
like a puppy playing with a bow, a gift wrap bow?
Maybe you should get like a wooden sign that just says Noel. or
Yeah.
something, and then you can get one for your bathroom that says like
Soak.
bath or soap.
Soap or soak.
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 Yeah,
In case you forget what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
because that is my favourite piece of decoration in anyone's house.
See, sometimes I see stuff like that and I think it looks quite nice, but I know people would rip the shit out of me. You know, when you go like,
That sounds violent reaction.
no,
Oh, what's
like,
this? You've got a Noel thing? Fucking rip some shit.
no, like whenever you go to like Home Bargains or like the pound shop and you get those canvases and it's like live, laugh, love, or
Family.
like family, heart is where the, no, home is where the heart is. Sometimes they look quite nice, but it's just a bit of bullshit, isn't it, really?
It's a bit of old bullshit.
Live, life, laugh,
Bit of
love.
tat.
Yeah. I'd rather
Yeah.
have a mortuary picture.
Live the life you love.
A mortuary
Laugh
picture.
the life you leave.
No, that's cute, John. That's nice.
Laugh the life you leave.
Laugh.
For suicidal
Suicide
people, yeah.
rooms. No, I was looking at oh god, like mourning pictures, as in like dead people.
Yeah.
What?
I can't. There's a special word for it. You know, back in Victorian times.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
They used to have pictures of the dead because
Yeah.
they could only really afford it for like super
Special
occasions.
Yeah.
So I was looking at them on the way down, which is why I didn't really do any research on hibernation. I was looking at pictures of
Oh, is that like when they were all like
Dead
dressed
Victorian
up and then
children.
all the family around them
Yeah.
and they're like, yay.
yeah. I find it very interesting.
And there's that one crazy cousin that's got his hand up the back of her head and you're like, wah, wah, wah.
No, I find it. I don't know. I find it very interesting, and okay, it wouldn't be accepted today, but it's kind of like why? Because you know, so there's been like things on Facebook, and people have taken pictures at funerals. It's usually kids messing about taking selfies at funerals or by someone's graveyard, like graveside, which isn't.
Someone's graveyard.
Someone's just
That sounds
anyone.
creepy.
Um,
It's my personal graveyard.
like that isn't cool, but why? Funerals are obviously a sad time, but a lot of them are for like it's a celebration of life. Why would it be a bad thing to memorialize? Is that the right term? That event.
We'll get there. Don't worry about
You
it.
take pictures at birthdays, at births, at
It's because everyone's
Weddings.
alive there, though. And now
yeah.
photos
not
are disposable,
necessarily,
aren't they?
but not necessarily have a picture of the person in the coffin. But why not have pictures? Like, why don't people take pictures at funerals? If obviously, if everyone's sad and crying, then that's not cool. But a lot of people at funerals,
Pictures of the people who attend the funeral or of
Yeah.
the dead bodies.
well, more of the party that attend.
We're not far away
Because
from.
it's not like a day you want to remember, is
Yeah.
it? Like, it's
But-
this a day for remembrance, but not a day you want to look in your
It's like the
iPhotos
worst
library
day.
and be like, oh, remember when Uncle Steve
Yeah,
died?
but
Ah.
but not necessarily for the people at that time. But for future generations. So, like, oh, this is when Uncle John got married, and this is Uncle John's funeral, and these are the people that attended.
So you could
This
see
is
who
why-
he'd pissed off
Yeah.
between birth and death.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
But no, I like or enjoy those photos. I just find it, well, it's morbid curiosity, really.
Would you have them on your wall? Would you print?
Probably.
Would it
Maybe not
matter
of
who they were?
children. Maybe not of children, but I just like Victorian photography anyway.
I always like the photos of like in the Wild West when someone, like a gunman, was killed, like an
Yeah.
outlaw, and they propped him inside
Yeah.
his coffin, and they everyone's like, "Yay, we
Yeah.
got him!"
Catching a shot.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. They're creepy, but I don't know. Because, again, I can't remember what we were talking about before, but because it's so far in the past, it's not weird. Obviously, if it was a picture of a young child that had died like 2 years ago, that'd be weird.
Madeleine McCann.
That would be, yeah, like I would be,
They're still putting pictures of her up everywhere, aren't
They
they?
are. That's true.
yeah, that is true. I don't know, I just find it
We're not like
intriguing.
too far away from someone like having a picture of themselves taken every single day they've been alive, and then live streaming the funeral. It's this like people are fucked up.
I'm sure I'm sure years ago I read about someone who had a camera, like a web camera, installed in their coffin because they were worried that they were gonna be buried and still be alive. So they wanted a camera. So, oh no, actually that reminds me, there is a website that you can view decomposing bodies. I've never looked at it.
Hang on.
Gross.
What? Surely not in coffins.
Yeah.
Or because they've got that. Have you ever seen Stephen Fry in America?
No.
Where you'd probably enjoy that episode because he goes to like the body farm.
Yeah.
Where people donate their bodies for medical science,
Yeah.
and they just literally put them in this compound and let them decompose
Yeah.
under all different kinds of conditions.
That's cool.
So like, yeah, he's like under a tarp. Let's see how he's doing, or stuffed in a bin. Let's see how he's
That's
doing.
cool.
And like they check every day
Yeah.
the microbes and all
Yeah,
that sort of
yeah.
stuff. I could see the point in maybe having a camera there, but not in not in coffins.
No, I'm sure I read that yeah, there
Like
was
the-
like a live stream that you can view the body, and it's more for people like who miss that dead person, that they can see them. I'm sure we'll look after. Yeah.
No way.
I don't think I'd want to see.
Imagine, oh, there's Aunt Lizzie.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't think I
Lizzie's
wouldn't
fallen
want to
off.
see it if someone I knew or like my
Worms.
family.
Worms come through her eyeball.
Well, some Victorians used to have a bell
Yeah.
placed above ground, and then so they could ring in their coffin if they were buried
And
alive.
Good idea.
Isn't
That's a
that
good idea.
where the phrase
Dead ringer.
"dead ringer" came from?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I was
Jumped in.
going to say the bell ringer, but then
Because there's been lots of like coffins dug up, and there's been like scratch marks on the
Yeah.
inside and stuff where they've suffocated, and
Oh, can you imagine?
that'd be horrible.
I wouldn't say I know a lot of people have got a fear of being buried alive. That's never like I've never thought about that. I'd make sure they were dead.
Yeah. There you go.
Stake through
Dress
the
them
heart.
all up. Just quick stab to the to the heart.
I'm sure they do that.
What?
Knock prick you with a pin or something.
I think by the time you've gone through the embalming
Oh,
process,
yeah.
you would be dead because
Yeah.
there's nothing inside apart from chemicals
And lost dreams.
and sewn up mouths and eyes glued shut.
Sewn up mouths.
That's what they do.
This isn't a very festive topic, is it, for a Christmas special?
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Find it interesting. Yeah, they glue your mouth shut, so it's more for when you have an open casket. They glue their mouth and the eyes shut so they don't open in the middle of the ceremony.
Do you think you could like request in your will to have like a wicked expression put on your face,
Yeah, you
like
probably could. Well, there's been like cases where
make me look like I'm fucking loving life?
yeah, I don't see why not. If you're gonna write a will, people plan their funerals, don't they?
Yeah.
You probably could, because there was a story about this guy, I think he's in America, who wanted to be at his funeral, so he was embalmed and everything, and they just stood him in the corner. Did you not read that?
No.
Yeah, I'll have to find it. And like people were having their pictures taken with him,
What
and
a
I think they had
guy.
him like sat at the table,
Well, that's
like
exactly
with a cigar.
like what you wanted.
Yeah, but because it's modern day, it seems very creepy, and no one
Oh,
really
right.
does that. But obviously, back then in Victorian times, it was the normal thing to do.
And
And-
weekend at Bernie's.
I remember reading somewhere that the reason that you have flowers at a funeral back in the day is to mask the smell of the
Smell.
decomposing bodies. So when they have like wreaths, like when you see these pictures of, you don't have to see them, I won't force you. They're usually pictures of the bodies surrounded by flowers, and it's because of the smell. But
Well, thanks, Jessica, our resident expert on death. Death and the morbid.
I find death more interesting than life, so
Maybe you should go out more. This is a big wide world.
no. Sorry, Texter.
Oh,
He's
sorry,
just
Betty.
We're all still alive.
So what do you want for Christmas?
What would I? World peace. All the puppies and kittens in the world to have a home to live in.
Just one home for all of them.
No.
Your home.
That sounds like
My
that sounds like an interesting film idea.
no.
Puppy house.
Puppy. Aw, that would be so cute. Oh. No.
They're all barking mad. That could be a tagline. Who
can
could you
voice
have in
one of
it?
them. What is the character's...
One of
You
them.
can voice
Well, they
one
talk.
of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
Puppy House.
Oh, The Rock would be one, obviously. He'd be like a
The littlest
Chihuahua.
one
Yeah.
for comedic effect.
Michael Cera could be a boxer dog. I don't know, I'll work on it.
Yeah.
I'll send you the script.
I think we need to write this film.
Gotta have
Yeah.
the token kitten.
Token Kid. Who could
Who's
that
like-
be?
It'd be like someone like Selma Hayek, who's like sassy Latina woman.
No, I don't want her in it.
J-Lo.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Too
She-
white. Too white.
So you need to diversify your cast.
I've got The Rock. He's Samoan,
As
isn't he?
diverse as they come.
He's a big, hunky man, so pretty
Vin
diverse.
Diesel is the kitten.
Yeah, that's
You'll
fine.
basically be Fast and the Furious, but with
For me.
puppies and kittens.
Yeah. What...
Fast and the Furious.
Ooh.
I don't know what I want for Christmas. I've asked for Converse and an epilator. Got them.
Already got him. Tick.
Yeah, I've already used my
Converse and
epilator.
an Appalachia.
Oh my goodness.
Mine broke, and I went to my mum. I was like, "Were you gonna buy me this?" Because I was just gonna order it anyway. And she's like, "Yeah, it's upstairs." I was like, "Can I have it now?" She's like, "Yeah, fine." So that's in my bedroom unopened. And then my Converse, like I said, she ordered the wrong ones, so I ordered the right ones and saved her a lot of money anyway. I don't know what else I've asked for. It's pretty much
Chocolate to eat at 4 a.m.
Yeah, chocolate to eat throughout the night.
If you go in.
Maybe a Ferrero Rocher.
Like an hourly advent calendar.
Yeah,
1 an hour.
yeah.
24 hours.
I don't know.
25 days.
The older I get, the less I want because I just buy it for myself. Saves other
The
people.
more I
buying
have,
it.
the more shit I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Where are you
gotta-
going to put
You
it?
gotta keep up with the
Oh, no.
lifestyle.
I got rid of 7 bin bags full of DVD cases.
Just cases.
Just cases. Because I've put them all
Nice.
in like a little
In
filing
your wallet.
system now.
Yeah. I like
One
that. I like filing.
one little thing. It's like a box, and there's like 4 different files in each. It looks nice and white, very cool. Funky looking. And then each one holds 96 DVDs.
Wow.
And I've got 4 of them.
Wow.
And there's still DVDs without boxes
Really?
left. So I had to order 1 more.
How much are they?
They were $14.99, but they look pretty cool. So I'm quite happy with them.
I've got all my DVDs in alphabetical order under my bed. Just like
Under
I
your
like
bed?
I like having them. I don't want to see them. I just like having them. And then when I pull out the basket to put another one in, I'm like, yes. And I just,
Like me with Amiibos.
yeah. I very rarely watch DVDs. I collect the Disney DVDs with the metallic cover, the
Yeah.
limited edition. Quite hard to get hold of sometimes. I just buy them and I put them under my
Yeah,
drawer.
you know you've
'Cause
got it.
I know I've got them, and then one day when I'm able to display them because I've got room, I will. But for now, they're neatly under my bed.
It's like I still haven't watched
Yes.
Avengers 2,
This is good.
Age of Ultron. I haven't taken it out of his plastic wrapper.
But you know, you could
But I
watch
know
it
I've got it,
anytime.
yeah.
Yeah.
It fits into my Marvel Blu-ray collection.
Yeah.
Like that. Done.
No, I don't think I own any Blu-ray. Because then I'd have to buy everything else on Blu-ray. Because it'd be like the odd one out, so I'm not doing that. What have you asked for Christmas?
I am getting a pair of Donald Trump endorsed New Balance trainers
Yeah.
because
So you know what you're getting then,
I was sort of bullied into having something.
right?
So I was like, well, I do need trainers. So
No,
I went
just
against
donate my money to charity.
Yeah.
It wouldn't bother me,
without
man.
Coconut oil.
Yeah, if
Give it
mum
to the
wanted to,
orangutans.
yeah.
Fuck the orangutans.
Use my
Christmas,
money
bro.
to invent a machine that puts the palm oil back into the earth, so that the orangutans can now thrive again
That's nice.
in their natural habitats.
Who's getting that for you?
I've written to Elon Musk
Okay.
and I've asked him.
Okay. Yeah.
what he can do for me, but he hasn't replied yet, so I went for some burgundy New Balance
Yeah.
in a 10.5, which is risky because I'm an 11.
Why have you gone? What
Because
are you trying to bind your feet?
well,
Japanese
for my
woman.
future ballerina prospects.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm going for.
So you quite possibly could have trainers that don't fit you.
Quite possibly.
Didn't they do an 11?
They did, but
You chose not to,
well,
not to go for
lately,
your size.
lately I've been thinking that maybe I've been buying the wrong size shoes sort of all my
Forever.
life, all
Okay.
my adult life. Because there's a little bit of room in the 11s that I've got now.
How much room? Because there is meant to be room in your shoes.
Like a little bit, like maybe like half an inch or
Right.
something like that. And it feels like there's too much. But I've sort of
A
always...
comfortable
I
amount
don't-
of room.
Yeah. But I've sort of always felt that
Half
having
an
bigger
inch.
feet was more masculine. So I've been clinging on to the idea that I'm an 11 when I'm probably more of a 10.
Right.
Because I think it feels more impressive to say,
Not really.
what size shoe are you? I'm an 11.
No. I just. No.
That's what it feels like to me, Jess. So don't marginalise my experience.
Right. Well, you carry on
You
about
don't know
half
what
your
it's like
inch.
to be a man. A man with a thinning hairline only has
Small
his
feet.
shoe size to rely on to impress ladies. Yeah, so
And
I've taken the plunge and I've gone down a half a size.
Oh. Well, I hope that works out for you.
Me
You could have
too.
just worn thick socks.
You could be
Maybe.
comfortable for 3 months of your life, but now you're not
Yeah.
going to be.
But it could be the best thing I've ever done.
Or you
Maybe
could
have-
I-
you
maybe
You could have had heel grips.
What are they?
They're like inserts that go into shoes. If your shoes are a bit too big, they like stop your foot from sliding about. Wear them in high
Padding your
heels.
bra, it's lying
Kind
to
of.
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly.
Yeah, but
It's like me
no
buying
one's
size
gonna know.
14 shoes and stuffing tissue down the toes.
You're not a clown.
Well, sometimes I feel like a clown.
Oh, so you've got
Lying
some
to
new,
yourself.
new,
Some new
new
Balance.
tiny trainers.
Yeah,
and
trainers.
that's it.
That's it so far. I thought maybe asking for a kettlebell, but that's boring as fuck. And Mum wouldn't be able to lift
Kettle.
it to wrap it.
Not a cattle.
A kettlebell, yeah.
I just
A
had vision.
cowbell.
Yeah, like
So people
yeah.
can hear me coming.
Yeah.
Next
Oh.
door neighbour can hear me coming all the time. That's just they've had enough of it.
Especially when you're stood next to a bed.
So when
Sorry,
you open
Christy.
your PS4,
Hand against this wall, just groaning. Ah!
when you open your
With a
PS4 on
grass.
Christmas Day,
Yeah.
you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, maybe I'll just sell it for.
You
cash.
would as well, wouldn't you, if you had one?
Probably. I don't need one. I was
What?
thinking of getting rid of my PlayStation 3.
No,
You haven't got a PS4. I don't think anyway.
don't get a 3. Don't get rid of that.
Why? What's it
Because you
doing?
need it.
I just get a Google Chrome
Ah,
cast thing.
no.
35
You'll
quid?
regret that. Why don't
Maybe.
you unplug it and not use it for at least a month?
Okay.
Just to see if you miss it.
Yeah, it's not worth it. We're not going to get much
When
for it now, am I?
No.
It's
When
an
you
old.
play some games and enjoy yourself.
What?
For once.
What games?
Manhunt.
Played it. Tried
GTA.
to play it the other day.
And you got scared, so you had
Got a
to
bit
turn
scared,
it off.
So I turned it off.
Call of Duty.
It's boring now. I'm over
Red
it.
Dead.
Played it once, twice, 3 times.
A lady.
Grand Theft Auto.
I haven't played on my PlayStation for months, but I know that I'll soon get into the habit of again and then stop playing it again. I like having like a gaming sesh.
Like, yeah,
Like-
for like a month.
Yeah, like
and then-
solid gaming for a month. Just going on GTA, cruising, and then I don't use it.
I want to play the new Final Fantasy VII remake,
Right.
and I want to play the Friday the 13th game, but both of those will require buying a PlayStation 4,
Yeah, I'll
which
probably end up
I'm
buying
not
those.
ready to do yet.
Only 200 quid.
But it's 200 quid I haven't got for something I don't
I'll
really
buy you
want.
one.
Yeah, it's 200 quid you haven't got either.
I have now.
For something that nobody
No,
really
true.
wants.
Me and Gabby will buy you one for your birthday.
I'll just
No,
With
thank
Mum.
you. Please don't.
It'll be out then. Friday
It's
the
fine.
13th.
It's fine. I really
out
don't
soon.
need one.
you'd
Thank you.
accept it if it was given to you.
Well, of course I would, but
So
I probably
shut
wouldn't
up.
use it, so what's the point?
Because you would use it.
I don't think I would.
You would.
I've got too much stuff to
How
do
often do you use that PlayStation 3?
every day, but
Right.
only to watch Netflix or YouTube,
Right.
which I could do on a Chromecast,
Yeah.
which is 35 quid.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah.
do that without spending 35 quid.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not spending 35 quid.
So you're going to keep it?
Yeah, but a PlayStation 4 would be useless, wouldn't it?
Well, no.
Be
Because you could
great.
still do that if you're not going to be spending any money anyway, because it's going to be gifted to
Yeah,
you.
but it's a gift that's unnecessary.
It's not unnecessary.
It is.
It isn't.
My mum was like, "What do you want for Christmas? Do you want a TV?" I was like, "I got one, thanks."
Yeah.
She
Oh,
was
no.
like, "Yeah, but
Microwave?
I don't even want
don't
shoes that fit right now. I want smaller shoes.
that
than
half
I'm
a
used
size
to.
could be better placed somewhere else in the world."
Yeah.
You know, like
No, you're depriving a smaller-footed man of a good pair of New Balance
I
trainers.
think I've made the right decision. I've been walking in the shoes I've got for 6 months already. I think I know that it's time to go down a size and
you were
stop.
literally
Stop lying to the world
gonna
about
walk a day in another man's shoes. Find out.
A smaller man.
A smaller man's shoes.
Would you buy another person's shoes
No.
if, like, they were particularly ones you wanted?
No.
Like, say there was a
No.
Disney. All right,
That's
John.
great.
I was
I don't
listening to
think so.
Joe Rogan and Kevin Smith the other day, and he's got a pair of Simpsons Vans
Okay.
that people are trying to buy off him all the time because you can't get them anymore.
I would buy them just to have them.
You wouldn't wear them.
I wouldn't wear them because I would never buy. I've never bought shoes from a charity shop because I don't know whose feet have been in them.
It's gross, isn't it?
It is gross. Like, I wouldn't buy underwear from a charity shop. Clothes because
I
you can
would.
wash them like 3 times and
Don't
then wear
wash them.
it. But shoes, no. But if they were a pair that I really wanted, I'd get them just to look at them and put them under my bed and go, yes.
Yes. Everything is right.
If they've never been worn, then yeah.
you haven't got the
but
collector's mentality though.
I used to.
used to collect.
Used to collect pen
Nightmare
knives. Nightmare
Before-
Before
yeah.
Christmas.
I've realised I've got collections I wasn't even aware I was collecting.
Like,
Or like
what?
accidental,
Yeah.
like overarching collections. That,
Yeah, like collections that, like, I opened my cupboard in the kitchen the other day, and there's loads of mugs in there. Just like loads of mugs.
Yeah.
Like I got Game of Thrones ones, I got Batman ones, I got Coca-Cola Christmas ones. I got Cadbury's cream egg and
How have you?
Double
Everyone's-
decker
everyone's got
ones.
one of them.
I was just like, but loads of mugs, like more than I would ever use.
Same. I just,
Crazy.
I like China. I like buying mugs.
They just sneak up on you.
One day you open your cupboards and just mugs fall out, and you don't. You wonder how you got here. Honestly,
It's crazy.
What else? You got a secret mug collection.
Secret mug collection. Well, my Amiibo collection isn't so secret because it's taken over my fucking life. But there's that. Silver key rings. I've got loads of key rings. Like, I got a Bigfoot keyring that's a bottle opener, and then I got a Mario keyring that's a multi-tool, and a Zelda keyring that's a multi-tool as well.
That's handy though.
I'll never
Don't
ever
drink.
use
you
them.
don't even use a
No.
house key, do you?
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to collect knives. I had a collection of knives, but just like little pen ones from Spain when we used to go on holiday. When you could bring stuff like that back.
Yeah.
Fridge magnets.
No, I don't
Got
collect.
shitloads of them.
I suppose.
Broken hearts. A few of them.
Yeah. Warrants.
Yeah.
Like,
Restraining
collecting
orders.
restraining orders.
like I went to Tredegar House with Beth a couple of weeks back, and like it was a lovely day, Beth, and I had loads of fun. But my most excited thought was like, oh shit, I can get a fridge magnet from him. And that's what
Mug.
I'm most excited about Longley.
Yeah. Just get a fridge.
Get a fridge magnet. It's a long way to go.
I know no one, like, if someone says I collect stamps, you'd think that's super boring. Like, I collect teacups, which isn't very exciting and not many people do. But, like, why do you subconsciously collect mugs? Or did you collect pen knives? Like, what is it for? What is the purpose of it? Is it just to say you've got it? Like my DVDs, why? I'm the only one who sees them. I think in my head it's like for when I move out, I can display them for me to look at. So it makes sense to me.
maybe it's like Signs, the film, and one day there'll be an invasion of tiny aliens that I'll have to battle off with all my little pen knives. Not a real size manly knife, just a tiny little one with a
With your
corkscrew
tiny
on it.
shoes.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe perhaps I'm secretly subconsciously preparing for a tiny war.
Yeah, maybe.
See, I
You
think
know.
with magnets, it's just a
And you've
record
got-
of where
Yeah.
I've been.
You've got mugs so you can trap all the tiny
Yeah.
aliens in with.
I wouldn't want them to get dirty or smashed.
That's true.
I don't know why. I don't even drink tea or coffee.
Would you purchase a magnet online for somewhere you hadn't been?
I have done that, yeah.
Well, that's
Where was it?
Because it had Bigfoot on it.
Well, that's different though.
yeah.
But
I
it's
mean,
like
like, would you get
It's a Californian Republic. You know, like the flag of California's got a bear on it.
yeah?
Instead of the bear, it's Bigfoot. So I haven't been there.
So you haven't got
mean-
one for like Blackpool.
I mean,
Oh
yeah,
no.
That's what I
wouldn't do
mean.
that.
Like,
No, because like I like to think, I
Tenerife.
went there and I did that.
Tenerife.
Well, I went to Tenerife. No, you didn't, you liar. I did really. Look at the magnet. No, you know, and people buy magnets for me and stuff and bring them back from places.
It just reminds me that my grampy made the mistake of saying that he likes, you know, the meerkat adverts, Compare the Market.
Okay.
I think he like laughed at one advert, and
Everyone
I've
loved
never,
it.
I haven't seen his collection, but people just buy him meerkats because they think he loves it, and I think he's obviously like over it. But this is it. I remember there was a girl in school who liked frogs. Everyone used to buy her frog stuff. So she's just got loads of frog stuff. There's someone in work who happened to mention that, I don't know, she liked this cartoon of a cow, and like every year a mum buys her something cow related. So like teacups I don't mind,
Yeah.
but if there was like, I don't know, a certain animal that I liked and I suddenly got thousands of dog, oh no, that's okay, I wouldn't mind dog stuff, but
dog paws.
dog, no,
Lucky dog paw.
oh,
There you go.
See, I love that shit. Like, everyone
So
knows I like
easy to
Nintendo
piss you off.
stuff. And then people buy me Nintendo stuff, and I'm just like, wicked, that's safe.
yeah.
I love it.
I did get you a Nintendo thing for Christmas, but it didn't dispatch. They didn't accept my order.
What was it?
It was weirdly,
Better not be great.
oddly,
When you
It
save it for his
was-
birthday,
because they won't ship it. They won't
At all?
No, for 3
was it a
months.
firework?
Yeah. 3 months I waited for them to accept my order and they didn't accept it, so I had to cancel it. It was the faceplate of a NES where the controller ports were converted into key rings. So when you put your keys on them, you attached it to the wall and then that held your keys. So weirdly, a
What?
key ring, but they
That would've been
didn't
sweet.
they didn't bother.
Why wouldn't they accept your order?
Maybe the company had gone bust. Maybe it was like a Kickstarter thing, and they were like, actually, no one cares about this shit.
Apart
So
from John.
yeah. So sorry, you're not having that.
Okay, never
Oh.
mind. Since I couldn't have it, it's not a problem.
Yeah, weirdly a keyring though.
Yeah, that would have been safe.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
what would you like to collect?
What would I like to collect?
If you could collect anything, what would it be? Mine would probably be dogs.
What would it be?
Dogs,
Dogs. Just collect dogs like Cruella de Vil.
yeah. But make coats out of humans instead.
Yeah, keep the dogs.
Yeah, because what is the point of a collection?
It's just,
Like
again,
people who collect cars.
well, it's, you know when you watch like a historic documentary and they're like, this is Professor Brown and he's got a collection of biscuit wrappers from the 1900s. Like, how do you get to that point? Or you've got a historian on like ancient herbs or something. There's always someone who's into something weird.
It is odd, isn't
It's
it?
because you like. I think you've just got to personally connect with your collection. So, like for instance, I would love to collect movie props.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be like if I could afford anything, like how awesome would it be to have like Indiana Jones's hat and like the original King Kong, like even if it's in like a shit condition, like the armature that was King Kong, and you could be like, that was fucking King Kong. Like, how awesome would that be?
But then, are you collecting it for you or for other people, to impress other people? Like, I'm not collecting DVDs for other people because no one sees them.
No, I don't know.
Neither do I.
Some things that I've got are for other people, though, I think, because, like, I've always liked, you know, like when we went to Auntie Jill's when we were little, and, like, Uncle Keith had, like, just loads of
That was the dog.
loads of shit, like, stuff. So, like, he had,
Like,
like,
he had a
guns,
stuffed
and he had,
fox.
like, a stuffed fox, and he had a sword, and, like, my Uncle Stuart had he had a cane that my granddad had brought home from, you know, when he was in the Navy, like, from, like, some Turkey or Marrakesh somewhere, and it was, like, you untwist it, and it was, like, a sword cane, like, a proper Victorian, like, and I love like,
Yeah.
Bunch of
oddities,
refugees
and,
popped out.
yeah. I like little curiosities and
Yeah.
stuff. So, like, I've got, like, a T-Rex skull, like, obviously a miniature one, and a Triceratops skull, like, that I bought from, Jurassic Park when we were in America and stuff. And I just like the thought, like, of someone coming in, oh, that's interesting. You know,
got
it's
a
like just
story
stuff
behind
that,
it.
yeah.
Well, that's
Like,
why
obviously, I'd rather have dug it up myself.
But surely there's a difference though between collecting and ornaments, because they're ornaments.
They're ornaments, yeah. I wouldn't
But-
consider them collecting.
Your collection of amiibos,
It's purely because, for me.
yeah, and I think I just got out of the mentality of collecting ages ago because it just felt like it was frustrating because there's always going to be something else to collect.
Yeah.
And what if you miss something and then they don't make that anymore and then your collection's incomplete, and what's the fucking point if you can't complete the collection?
But that's it.
Felt very
like,
stressful.
if you collect something like those, is it Amiibo?
Amiibo, yeah.
That's different because, yeah, if you don't miss one, your collection isn't complete.
I literally have every single one that's been
Congrats.
made. Yeah.
But what if Nintendo make, oh, this is a limited run of 5 and they've all
Well,
gone
that-
to North America?
Well,
Then when you feel disheartened, or
I'm a bit disheartened because there is a golden Mega Man that is only American exclusive,
yeah, like
and I could import it.
Yeah, that I would find stressful. But like teacups, there's not a set collection.
Yeah.
I just see
No,
it,
you
I
see
like
an
it, and I
interesting
buy
one,
it.
you like
so that
it,
seems
yeah.
a lot more relaxed.
Yeah,
'Cause you
it's
just
a
like
hobby.
teacups.
It's kind of like a hobby.
Yeah, which is
But I suppose with the Disney DVDs, I'm getting the ones that I like. But eventually, if I want the whole collection, I'll have to buy DVDs that I don't want.
yeah.
Like I don't want the Robin Hood DVD.
What? That's
I've never seen it.
Oh,
I don't
you
want the
should.
Bambi
Robin Hood
DVD.
is
I've never
fantastic.
seen it because it's sad. But if I want a full collection, I'll have to get it.
No, see, like, the way I collect Amiibo as well isn't a fun way of doing it, because it's cool when you go to a shop and you're like, oh, I haven't got that one. And you pick it up. But I just pre-order them from Amazon every time, and they just arrive on the day that they come
Yeah.
out, and then I get the box, and I open the box, and I go, oh, look, I got that now. And then I put them in a cupboard somewhere, and I just know that smugly I've got it.
Yeah.
But it does, like, I don't know. Like, I am coming to the point where I'm thinking,
Sell 'em all.
not sell them all, but this is getting too much now.
But like you said with the cane and like the skull and stuff, I like collecting old stuff. Like I've got pictures of people I don't even know who they are, like just black and white photos of these families. But I like them because it's like I'll never know what the story was behind it. That's been in someone's family for many, many years, and they've given it to a charity shop. Like someone doesn't care about that anymore, so I'll care about it. And
That's interesting.
and like I bought I don't know, I can't remember what it was. I think it was like a family of like 4, and I bought it. And again, Elliot was like, "Why the hell do you want pictures of old dead people you don't know who they are?" I was like, "I don't know. Like, it's interesting." Or to think that there's someone in another country that could possibly have a picture of my relatives and not know my ancestors and not know who they are. Or like old I've got a big old suitcase. Like what was put in that? Who used that suitcase? Or old books that I'm never ever gonna read, but they look good. They look cool, and they prop things up in my room.
But again, I'd say that's more ornamental than
That is
collect,
more-
because you're
yeah.
not trying to collect every old suitcase that ever was.
No, because there would be a lot of suitcases.
Yeah, I don't know. I think collecting's a dangerous thing.
I'm into it, too into it now. Like we went to the cinema a couple of weeks ago, and they had like all stalls and stuff, and on this one stall they were selling like I can't remember what they were made from, but like life size like models of things, and there was
Yeah.
one like there was a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park. I'd fucking love that in the garden.
Yeah.
Like just put it behind a bush, or
Yeah.
you know, it'd
Take
be
it up
just
the fields.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Take it up the fields in summer.
And mum was like, because I was with mum, and she was like, you would, if you had 650 quid right now, you'd buy that, wouldn't you? Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
right I would. And I'd put it right next to the pool. The pool.
You are such...
Such a horrible,
Brat.
spoiled,
Just
entitled prick.
Yeah.
And I want
A collection brat.
I want a bronze Bigfoot statue.
I want Daddy to dress like an amiibo for my birthday, Mum. Make him dress up like Mario.
I don't want that. But I do want mum to put
Dad
a
probably
bronze
would as
Bigfoot
well.
statue in the garden.
She probably would if
She
you
wouldn't.
said...
I've said I
Yeah, but
threatened
if you
to
said
do
it
when
was
she
something
away.
like, I don't know, arty, she might.
No, she wouldn't. She's seen it.
Ah,
I'd be like,
trigger.
oh, can I just put it in a bush? And you wouldn't even see it most of the time. But every now and again, you'd be like,
So why do you want it if you're just being in a bush
Knowing
and
it's
you can't
there.
see
It's like-
it? Just pretend it's there.
no.
Just get a picture of it.
It's not the same.
That's what I said about the amiibos. You may as well just get pictures or a poster of all of them, and then because they're serving the same function.
It's not
you don't
because
even
I've got
use
them.
them.
No,
You
I've
don't
never opened one.
Like that's
I
what I
know,
don't
it's
understand. You might as well
stupid.
just look in a
It is
catalogue of amiibos and be like, "There's that one that exists and that one that exists and this and now like
No,
now
because it's
everything's
like-
right because I know
it's
they're
like
there."
sticker collecting.
But
Like,
if you
did you-
complete the book,
If I had
like,
friends, right, who collected stickers, I would fucking collect stickers now. I think it's fun.
It's
I
like
wouldn't collect
Pokemon
football
cards
stickers,
as well,
yeah.
isn't it? Like, I used to collect Pokemon cards. I didn't know how to play it, but it's just that knowing I've got it.
It's fun.
Or So when the Spice Girls were popular, they had like you could buy like an envelope of photos from Woolworths. I think they were like 99p or something, and then you
I
bought the
remember
little
them.
like album and you collected the pictures. I've got that. I've still got that. I think I'm missing like 2 pictures. It still frustrates me to this day.
don't you want to get on eBay and see if
I
you
don't know
can
what the
find
pictures
them?
are that I'm missing though. I'd
They're
have
not
to trawl
numbered.
through every photo. I suppose they're numbered, yeah.
Like now, I
But
can
But I
see.
don't.
Straight
I
home
don't
with
need
doing that.
them.
Yeah, but don't. But that's the thing. This is the problem I have with it. Is if your mentality is I want to collect all those things, why
But I'm
isn't it
not-
strong enough to get that?
But for me, it's
Those
not
other two.
like that's not really. No, I'm not really like that.
Oh, I
as
don't
such.
know.
See, for me, like, if I go into a shop and I see a Nintendo thing, right?
Yeah.
Say it was like, I went to the Pound Stretcher the other day, right? And they had these little Nintendo blocks. And in I didn't know what was inside the block, but it had Mario on it, and it cost 25p. I was like, fuck it, I'm having 4 of them. Right? So I had 4 of them, and I opened them up, and what was in it? It was horrible hard sweets, and some stickers that you put on the blocks, and you could fit the box together. I don't want them at all now, so I'll give them to one of the kids, like in the, in January or whatever. Just, have it for a price. But I wanted to see what was in it. I wanted it.
Curiosity.
Yeah, like I bought like up Tesco's like at the start of the year. They had these Mario mystery bags, and inside was a little toy Mario thing.
And the mystery was
And
it
the
was
mys-
nothing
like-
Mario
Well,
related.
no, it was like
She was, where's my money?
Yeah, yeah.
What
But I
happened to
had
my
to. I had to.
wages?
It wasn't even a like if it was between that and buying a loaf of bread so I could eat, I would buy that because I wanted it. It's, and I know it's ridiculous. I'm a grown fucking 35-year-old man, but I just can't help it.
But is that fun though?
It is. Yeah, it is fun. It's fun.
If it's not hurting,
No, I'm not hurting anybody else doing it. Like sometimes I get some weird like you're buying an awful lot of children's things. Fuck off.
It's fine. I'm putting them in my white van.
Yeah, well, you could maybe start a touring amiibo museum. And you could get a white van
I
and
wouldn't
just
want
tour the country.
No, because what if the van like
Broke
went
down.
round the corner too quick and
Yeah.
they fell off?
But what if somebody broke in? What if a child broke into the house and stole all the things it wanted, and that
They
it
get
found
away.
your wall of
I'd
amiibos?
be so pissed.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I'd be so pissed.
because there are companies that rent out vintage china for like weddings and
Are they?
yeah, it's when it hipster became a thing, everyone was having vintage weddings. They want all the crockery. Like my mum said many times, like, why don't I do that? Why don't I rent out all of the china that I've collected over the years? I'm like, no, because it's for
Your
me.
china,
It's
yeah.
mine. I'm not buying it with the intention of renting it out to people. If it got damaged or broken, you can't replace it because I've bought them from charity shops. They're like not necessarily one-offs, but it'd be hard to find it again.
Do you remember like that? I bought that when there and when
Most of them I
yeah.
do.
Do you catalogue it? Do you know how many pieces you've got?
I started taking photos of them all, just so I don't buy duplicates because I like having single teacups.
Is that easy to do? Buy duplicates?
Possibly. I managed to buy 2 jugs which are different sizes. I bought 2 jugs which were the same and didn't realise until I got them home.
Right.
So I bought like one year, one the other, and I bought a teacup and a plate set without realising that it was the same. I buy them because I like the look of them, and it just happened that it was like the missing one. But I remember most things when I bought them.
It's like I bought a Jack the Ripper pub sign, and it's on my door now,
It's Dexter licking his
and it's
dick.
cool as fuck.
Yeah,
He's
Dexter.
clean his penis.
He's got the cleanest penis
boy.
in all the land.
Yeah, I fucking love my Jack the Ripper pub sign.
What does it say?
It's
Pub.
for a pub that would be called the Jack the Ripper,
Oh, right.
and it's just a pic like a in pub sort of.
Uh-oh.
Calm down, buddy.
He's awakened.
Oh, no.
And it's got like a pub picture of Jack the Ripper and a woman with a very low cut top walking down. He's got his knife out. It's like
Yeah.
I couldn't have it in a living room. Like it would take some explaining, but
You should see
Yeah.
Matt O'Brien's little lounge. He's just got... Oh, careful, Dex. Just full of weapons.
just
Hung on the wall like a
weapons.
baseball bat that he's just hammered nails through. So he's got like loads of
Yeah.
nails.
Yeah.
Like muskets, axes, a bear trap he's got like just on the side of his mantelpiece.
That's kind of cool because like not many people would be brave enough to do that, or like want to have that as their interior design.
I'd
Is
love
this
movie
unusual?
weapons. Just weapons from
Like a blaster.
like I've got like a Lord of the Rings sword, like 2 Lord of the Rings swords, and a 300 shield and a helmet. But like
Don't you
I would,
want all of the Lord of the Rings swords now because you've got the 2?
I got my favourite one, so it doesn't. Like I'm not saying I wouldn't want it, but just like realistically, they're like about £300 each. I'm not going to be able to.
If you could complete your sword collection or your amiibo collection, which would you rather?
If they were just given,
Like, say
You had
somebody
to
was
buy
like,
them.
if you sold these 2 swords, you can get that
Get all
golden
the-
thing. Or if you sold all your amiibos, you can afford to buy all the remaining swords from Lord of the Rings.
which is cooler, swords.
Swords probably.
Which brings you more visual pleasure.
If I had my swords out, it would be swords. I think.
Get your swords out.
Get my swords out for the girls. But I'd love
Sheath your weapon.
like the gladiator sword and the Conan sword and like
What's the most expensive thing you've ever bought just because you wanted it? Like, I remember when I was into... I don't know whether it was a collection, but I used to buy a lot of hip-hop CDs. So when I went to New York, that was one of my favourite things I did there, was go to Fat Beats and, like, find obscure things that I didn't have and bring them, even if I didn't listen to them. But I think the one thing I bought was the MF Doom album of the same name, and they didn't print it anymore, and I paid 60 quid for it just to get it on CD.
Is that all?
60, yeah.
Yeah.
But you couldn't get it anymore. It was like a...
Yeah, but that's
Still got it.
yeah.
But I already had it. I had it on, you know, iTunes or whatever. But I just wanted that CD. But I wouldn't do it now.
I think probably a PlayStation. Probably my PlayStation 3. Not when they first came out, but it was still like £300.
But that's got a use though. Something useless, like
something useless.
just purely for
I spent
I
self gratification.
don't know.
almost
Is that the word?
300. Actually, it might be more than £300 on a massive statue of King Kong fighting a T-Rex. And I look at it every day, and it's fucking awesome. I love it. I love it so much.
I don't know. I'm very much of the mindset lately. It might be boring, but what would I take with me in a house fire?
Wouldn't be
And
taking
you
that
couldn't,
statue.
yeah, exactly.
It's
You
too
couldn't,
fucking heavy.
you couldn't, like my flat's very. There's nothing in it really.
If it
Very
reflects your
hardly ever people.
personality.
Yeah, no, it's just dull and bland. But I just think like I've got my laptop with all the films I want on it. So if I take that, it's got all my photos. It's got
Yeah, but
everything.
what happens if that stops working?
It's backed up.
What happens if you don't manage to get your backup?
Well, there's always a hurdle, isn't there?
A risk.
But the point is, if I had time to just grab my laptop, there's no way I'd have time to grab a collection of
Yeah.
vintage Spider-Man outfits that were all mannequined.
No, but like,
Although to be,
That would be
I
so
buy-
cool.
But don't you
yeah,
think
would I buy?
if you had the opportunity
Yeah.
to buy Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man outfit,
If like money was no object.
But yeah, but it is.
If money was
was
no-
no object, I'd have like all the vintage Vespers and things like that parked up. I don't know why I'm still living here. Why am I living here if money's no object in my tiny garden? With
Okay.
but yeah, I'd buy like vintage
If you could
Vespers.
no. If you could buy 2 Spider-Man suits, but you're not allowed to buy anything for the rest of the year, would you get them? Like you couldn't buy like
Chocolate
obviously
raisins.
yeah, you can buy chocolate raisins
No.
or why?
Because chocolate raisins are a pleasure that keeps on giving every
Yeah,
week.
but you can have them another year. What if these 2 suits were only available for a limited time only? You could have them for a whole year and dress up and do stuff.
see, that's odd because I would prefer a massive Spider-Man statue, like a life-size Spider-Man statue.
that you wouldn't have to do anything with.
It would just be there, and it would look like rather than the suit of Spider-Man.
But wouldn't
Because,
that
like,
go with
I'd
your
rather
movie
look
props?
at it. Huh?
Wouldn't that go with movie props?
You could put on a mannequin,
You could put on a mannequin, I
and
suppose.
then it would be a life-size
Yeah.
Or-
statue.
Someone who's died and you
Just keep
don't
them, yeah.
want to get rid of them.
Keep him stuffed in a Spider-Man suit
Yeah.
in the corner.
And then take pictures of them.
Yeah, and you could hang him upside down and pull the mask and kiss him. You could be the Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, that's how I always see myself.
I'm the Kirsten
I'm the
Dunst in this
Kirsten Dunst.
relationship.
My
no,
nipples
I don't
are
know.
erect and it's raining.
I don't know. I've got a Spider-Man suit and it's functional and it's fine.
It's functional.
I can barely see through the eyes, but I don't wear it that often. Would you
Sure.
believe?
You
It's
can
just like-
see it now. You've got it on now. The one
Don't
time
you
you don't
remember
wear
like going
shorts.
into like Gramps' back room, and like he had like an office.
It's Toby Jugs.
Yeah, and he had like all like stuff from his adventures and stuff, and like
Yeah,
I
now
just think
fine,
that's
if you
really
bring-
fucking cool.
If you're bringing back like a trinket from places you've been, wicked. I think that's great. But I haven't been anywhere.
No, I'm trying to think if I bought something. Oh yeah, I bought when I went to New York when I was about 11, because I was a little bit of a chav. I bought a Von Dutch cap
Yeah.
and a shady cap, as in M&M's clothing range, and a shady hoodie. I've still got them. I've never ever worn that. Oh, I probably have. I've probably worn them. They're like trucker caps, like
Yeah.
proper white trash hats. They're in my cupboard. The Von Dutch one is absolutely disgusting. I don't know why I ever bought it, but I want to keep it because it's from New York.
Yeah.
And I wear my shady hoodie when I'm ill. But like
Well, ill, like
if
ill, son.
I'm,
Rap
when I'm
ill.
feeling
I'm
sorry
so
for
ill.
myself,
When
which
you
is a
feel
lot
like-
of the time.
Going and burning kids up in the local cipher in Penarth Town Centre.
No,
Oh, okay.
I never felt like that.
Well.
Mm.
Yeah, I've got my Danger Doom one of a kind, but that's one of a kind hoodie from New York.
Is it?
I think there was none others.
None left. They've been
Yeah, it's
sold
probably
out.
the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That was it's one of a kind, man. And I was just some young sucker from South Wales. I was like, I'll have it.
Oh, I love it. Oh, yeah, nice. Chocolate raisins.
Yeah, but that's awesome.
We should get that tattooed.
What,
Raisin
the
the
words?
bar. Yeah.
Just a pile of chocolate raisins and raisin the bar.
Mm.
Maybe. I like
Raising
that idea.
standards for collections by not collecting things.
Yeah.
But I don't really want to go and dig up a T-Rex skull. I just want a mini one. Like, I want a real one. Vince McMahon in his office, the man who owns the WWE, paid 11 million for a full-size T-Rex skull, real life one,
but-
in his office.
But like, I
Behind
want
his
that.
desk.
Like,
That's
that would be
awesome.
cool.
Yeah.
Come around my house, I've got a T-Rex skull, a genuine T-Rex skull. That's cool though. But I wouldn't collect amiibos. Sorry.
No. Well, no, hardly any. Well, there are lots of people who do it, but yes, because they're not important to you.
So would you say you've got one of the most comprehensive collections in the world of amiibos? Is there anybody
and
who's
if you
got
did-
more?
I'm sure there are lots of people who've got all the amiibos, but
But if you did,
I've
that'd be
definitely
so cool
got the
to
most
say.
Yeah, I'd say in Wales, I'm in the top.
Yeah.
I must be, because I've got every single one.
Can't you like?
Do something with them.
Yeah. Like.
Make some money off it. Or
The
something.
thing is, collecting new things isn't worth anything, is it? Because the millions are made now. It wasn't like when I first started collecting them, they short ordered them, so it was like, oh, I'm never going to be able to get this one again, so I've got to try my best to get it. But now, like, there's hundreds and thousands of them.
I think you should start a museum, like the people who own the Mac Museum, and just start collecting old Macs. They haven't got a complete collection, but people will still go and see it.
But this is what, like I said earlier, there's people who've collected things from like hundreds of years ago, or like biscuit tins or chocolate, like vintage chocolate. Like, did they? I don't understand. Do they think I'm gonna start collecting this because someone in the future may need records of what a dairy milk bar looked like?
Maybe they just like the artwork, like, because I quite like all the old fashioned artwork. Like I like tin signs and stuff that from the 20s or something. I got some of them in the kitchen.
Well, you know when you see like usually on BuzzFeed and it's like, remember these sweets for when you were a kid? Who thought to take a picture of a packet of Quavers or a packet of Skips?
Yeah,
You know, that's what I mean. Like, who thought, oh, in the future, someone might need a picture of this Panda Pop?
Yeah,
How-
I've never even thought
No.
about that before. Yeah, it's true.
Surely there's some sort of historical society that's responsible for
Yeah,
that,
there's
though.
obviously like food historians, but like usually on those kind of articles, it's like obviously like home pictures, like someone's taken a picture of them like with their bag of sweets or whatever.
Do you remember?
Eating a snowflake chocolate bar. They were delicious.
Perhaps you'll know. I can't find them anywhere.
Is
They
it
were
chocolate?
no. It was a Walls ice cream product that came in little bags, and they were like icy,
Drops.
but they were shapes. They were like shapes
I
of
remember
feet
it.
and stuff. Yeah, but they were like
Oh,
icy. But then
honest-
they had like a white sort of glaze. Not
Yeah.
what were they called?
Do you mean it was an ice cream?
No, it was a little bag, and these things were little, like about that size, and you'd have maybe like 15 in a bag, and they were just like soft ice. They were firm, like to the touch, but when you put them in your mouth, they sort of melted away, and they had like a white glaze over them. And I thought I'd found them in Ibiza last year, but I was mistaken.
It was just drugs.
Yeah. I had a fucking wicked time.
The only thing I can think of is they were like tip-top shops. Like Calypso shops.
No.
They were like tiny.
They're
green,
great. I love
green.
those.
No, I can't think of them.
I can't find
I
them.
can
I can't
remember
find them
them.
for the
They've
for
probably
love,
been discontinued.
no money. I know, but I can't even find them online. I can't find anything
Maybe it
to do
never
with
happened.
them.
Well,
I remember
what have you been searching for?
like old Walls ice cream product. I went through a blog of like Walls ice cream products from the 1930s and all like the way through.
Yeah.
What? I can't find them. But I distinctly remember they were my favourite
Maybe
things
they weren't Walls.
ever. Maybe Nestle. Is that?
Could be Nestle.
Maybe I'll have a look at Nestle stuff.
Mars.
But whenever we went to Spain as a kid,
Mm.
that was what I had.
Yeah.
Was it Nestle? I'm gonna have to
Could be
look this
Nestle.
up.
Have a little Google if you're
No.
little white balls. No. There's lots of chocolates that I used to enjoy and now they discontinued. Marble, Cadbury's Marble. That's
Maverick.
delicious.
Do you
I don't
remember
think I have
Maverick?
it. No.
I like
Snowflake.
Maverick. Oh, precious snowflake.
Oh, that was delicious.
Maxibon.
Maxibon. Maxibon is good. Snowflake was a white flake dipped in chocolate,
Oh,
like
so
milk chocolate. Yeah.
So good. Kit Kat Senses. It's basically a Bueno. I remember my first ever Bueno.
Remember your first?
I
Bueno?
remember it was in
Where were you?
Benidorm.
Mm.
And I remember just buying it because it's like, ooh, what's this? And then eating it, thinking this is amazing. Wish we had it in Britain. And yeah, then we got them. My first ever Bueno.
And then it all worked out for me.
Yeah.
Ooh,
What?
Nestle got an ice cream called Sucker Finger.
Yeah. Soccer or sucker?
Sucker.
Sucker finger. Suck up
No.
your finger.
Suck a finger, guess where it's been.
Oh, no thanks, Nestle.
Hoover up that finger.
Hoover up that finger. Well, I can see I'm going to get
Feast
lost in
witches.
this. They were
Oh, feasts are nice.
ice cream sandwiches.
You
They're
do
my
like you're
favourite.
partial to it, and I remember it in Benidorm, not the time I had a Bueno.
Another great time.
I just remember they were delicious. Just you buying lots of ice cream sandwiches.
Because they're the best things you could ever buy.
The Ben and Jerry's ones are good.
Oh, they do ice cream sandwiches.
They sure
Do
do.
they?
Yeah. Ben and Jerry's are good, and the Oreo ones are good too.
Snickers ice cream is delicious.
Oh. A Mars
What's
ice
going
cream's
on?
better than a Mars bar.
There's
Yeah.
no...
And a Twix ice cream. That's some good
I've had a
shit too.
Twix ice cream.
And a Maltesers ice cream.
Yeah, I'll eat that.
There's
All
no good
ice
shops
creams.
open now.
All ice cream's better than chocolate bars.
No, don't know if I
No?
agree with that.
The ice cream version.
No.
No?
Oh, I wonder. You know, I've always wondered if they do. You know, the fill into a Bueno. If they did that as a spread.
What's the point? Oh, I know.
What
The
is it
Kinder
though?
ones,
Like
yeah.
hazelnut, is it?
It's basically hazelnut spread, which is kind of Nutella, but not. You can get Malteser spread.
It's great.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really tasty.
Oh, I just eat it out of the jar though.
They did do crunch. They do crunchy spread too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
we
reckon
should
that
do
would be good.
we should do a taste test of spreads.
Put on a spread for you for next time. First podcast of January, we'll get some spreads and we'll blindfold you
Okay, again.
and throw you down a hill. And then eat the spreads.
We won't restrain you this time though.
Okay.
Yeah, how about that?
A taste.
How about a
test.
how about
I'd be up for that.
a chocolate spread taste test?
But surely that's easy.
Well, perhaps
Don't do any tricks or anything.
one. It's
Fish
actually
paste.
like
Yeah.
ooh,
Oh.
You'd be able to smell it anyway, wouldn't you?
That's true.
we'll make you. You can taste all the different chocolate spreads and you can say which ones you prefer. Because we'll get some cheap ass ones like the fucking
Okay.
Tesco nonsense.
No, you
Okay.
get like Asda smart
Okay.
price.
It's strange how excited we're getting over this prospect of blindfolding Jeff
Jeff's
and making it
getting
eat different
to eat
chocolate.
If we film it,
Yeah,
That's a YouTube channel right there.
that is.
Viral.
Yeah. That's how we make
Just
our
a
millions.
greedy cow going, I like it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'll have that. That's what's, no, that would, yeah, that's my favourite.
How long would you think it would take you before you got sick?
A while.
All right then, let's put that to the test. We'll fill Jess full of spread until she can take no more.
Actually, this is the last podcast we're doing. Now we're just going to feed Jess and
Yeah.
film her doing it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
people are into that.
Yeah, they love it.
People are into that. You get an ice cream funnel. That's fine. I always remember
God.
watching.
Piping it in like.
Well, you know, did you watch the documentary about like phone sex workers?
Yes,
I've watched it about 3 or 4 times, just about the various women who do it. And I think one of them, it was about this girl who's got a feeding channel, like porn, and then her husband or her boyfriend feeds her. She literally had a funnel which he just poured melted ice cream into it, and that was it,
And that
pretty much.
was what you took away from that documentary.
Yeah. Still
Where
working
can
out
I get
how high it needs.
2017 goals.
Yeah.
Ice cream funnel.
Yeah, or just an ice cream IV
Still
truck, so
time
I
to
can
ask for it for
hibernate.
Christmas.
That is true. My mum would probably buy it. Keep me
A
happy.
chug funnel.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
up for tasting the spread.
Spread.
Smile.
No fish paste.
Taste my spread with Jessica Chandler. No fish paste.
Reese's piece, like Reese's.
Do they
You get
do Reese's?
ones? Yeah.
Don't you worry about what they do. We'll worry about that. You just got to identify it when we put it in your mouth.
That's gonna. That's gonna be expensive though. Maybe you just had to scoop a little bit out of the.
We'll go to the supermarket, open it, get a
Yeah.
spoon.
Just stealing shit.
Yeah.
I think I'd be good at this. I know Nutella pretty well.
Because I quite like the cheap one that we get for the kids. The white label. Can't remember what it. No, it's good. It's really good. It's from like Lidl.
Okay, I'll
Anyway.
decide on that.
I gotta go to Lidl and get a chocolate Father Christmas.
Yeah, me too. I nearly called in last night as I was delivering a pizza up that way, and I thought, can I just nip into Lidl's?
Why can't you?
I could, but I didn't.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah, thanks. Shut up. Speaking of pizza,
What?
I want to order one
Okay.
from Papa John's.
Bob Jones.
Fucking
Shall
do
we?
it, yeah. Hell yeah.
Should we call it a day on this last podcast of 2016?
We should have done highlights.
We should. Oh, go on.
Personal
Reel them out
highlights.
quickly.
What highlight of the year?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. What has been the highlight of your year? What's been the highlight of my year? Maybe my little niece being born.
Boring. Just
Boring.
saying.
No, maybe that.
Yeah, was that a
if
highlight?
I could pick one highlight, it would have to be that.
Okay.
Having a new family member being born.
Fuck, I have no idea.
Just one thing, if you could
Okay.
relive it.
Oh, relive it? I was going to say getting below the £200 threshold.
Well,
in
don't
weight.
relive that, because
Yeah.
you would be dead. No, that's
Yeah.
a
That,
very
that
good
felt
achievement.
good this year.
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. John, got another amiibo?
Yeah, it was Skyrim, isn't it?
Uh,
No, Beth, obviously.
Yeah.
Beth, she's
Yeah.
lovely. There.
Dexter disagrees. Dexter's like, whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beth.
Right, okay, cool. Should we end it there?
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas, everybody. Sophie,
I
Beth,
was going to say thanks, Sophie, for
maybe
listening.
Joan, if she's
Yeah.
still.
I doubt
Still
she
listening.
listens.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Merry Christmas to everybody.
And to all,
A Happy New
a,
Year.
yeah, a good night.
Or happy holidays, if you like. You know,
Yeah. Just have a
Happy
good time
Kwanzaa.
in Hanukkah,
happy Hanukkah.
Chinese New Year,
That's not till like
Ramadan.
March or February, innit?
Diwali.
You're just listing holidays.
Yeah.
None of
Well,
them
I
are
just don't want to leave anyone out. You know.
We're an inclusive podcast.
Yeah.
Even if you don't identify as
A
a
person.
person,
Or listen to this
Person.
podcast.
this person's a person. No, yeah.
Bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Have a good one.